Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias.
Muy bien. And then you ask me, ¿y usted?
¿Y usted?
Muy bien, estoy muy bien, gracias. ¿Cómo están? Espero que estén bien, muy bien. Buenos días. ¿Qué día es hoy?
¿Qué día es hoy?
Hoy es
Hoy es lunes. I forgot.
Lunes. ¿Qué día fue ayer? Ayer fue domingo. Domingo. Ayer fue domingo. ¿Qué día será mañana?
Mañana
Será.
Mañana será
Mañana será martes. Martes. Sí, mañana será martes.
I'm not very good at that.
Está bien, muy bien. Espero que estén bien. Aquí estamos de regreso en la clase de Redwoods, la clase de Redwoods con Miss Joni y con Adriel. I hope that everyone's doing well, and I hope that you're happy that we're back in class here in our video class. And lunes, let's write a sentence. Hoy es lunes. If you'd like to write this in your notebook.
Hoy es lunes.
Hoy es lunes. Yes. Let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13. Es el 13 de abril, no de marzo. 13 de abril. So we have the day and the date. Hoy día es lunes. And the date es el 13 de abril. Muy bien. I want to show you our Tangle card for today. Oh my gosh, can you see it? Here we go. And it's called Crystal. So let's try it out.
Snowflakes.
Yeah.
Do you have any other paper?
I don't know. That's a good question. Paper.
Small one.
Yes.
Alright.
I think so.
There's the Sharpie basket in here.
No, just use what you have.
Alright. We can just use the back.
Okay. So yes, we have our 5x7 paper, whatever paper card you would like to use. Let's try to do crystal.
Use the blue.
We're going to start by making an angle. I love your colors. Okay.
Out of order. Alright, just
I'll do it in the middle, an angle and another angle. It's not a closed shape. And around that angle, we are going to draw a closed shape. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. And then on each angle vertex, on that shape, we're going to draw a line going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. Sorry. I like this one. It's very detailed. On each of those lines going out from the vertex, we will draw a small circle. Just a small circle like this. Six small circles. There you go. There you can see a little better. And from each of those small circles, we're going to draw little lines going out from them in forms of crystals. So it looks like there's maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
It's like too many, so I got this one.
I'm going to do that to each of the circles.
Alright, the next step is a little complicated.
I'm still on this one. Okay. Yep, the next step is just an outline. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's just a curved outline around each of those lines that came out from that circle, like each of those spikes. It's like an outline on it. And then you just follow the outline all the way around your crystal. So there, I did 1, and then I did 2 of the spikes. And keep going all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't realize that we did enclose this figure in the middle. This figure in the center that we started with, we are going to enclose that shape. So we'll put 2 more sides on it. And that is the crystal. And once you're done with that, you're just going to pick a new spot on your page and do it again. And from the very beginning, if you remember, we started with those 2 angles. I'm just going to start making it again. So while you're doing that, I have a read aloud that I'd like to share with you all this morning. It's book 3 of The Universe Tells Our Evolution Story by Jennifer Morgan and illustrated by Dana Lynn Anderson. Book 3 is called Mammals Who Morph. This is the last book of the series. Mammals Who Morph. My dear Earthling, now I get to tell you one of the most fascinating parts of my life story, the one about mammal Earthlings, and that includes you. When I was an infant universe 13 billion years ago, there were no eyes to see. No one played guitar or soccer. No one felt love, sadness, or wonder. There was no one at all. I was swirling clouds of hydrogen. Then I globbed into giant stars and galaxies. One giant star exploded, and its stardust turned into your sun and earth. Earth twitched into life. Bacteria turned into worms, jellyfish, moss, dragonflies, pterodactyls, sequoia trees, koala bears. I'm a restless universe, and I love trying out new forms and feelings. Life hasn't been smooth. In fact, I seem to go from crisis to crisis. There was the Great Particle War, the massive supernova, the oxygen poison crisis, and the giant meteor crash, to name a few. But when things get chaotic, I get creative, and so do you. That was just a letter to the beginning. There's not really a picture to go with that. Your Earth is one of my most creative planets. Over the last 65 million years, Earth dreamed up all kinds of mammal Earthlings. So this book is about mammals. Remember, we've talked about the single-celled organisms that started life in the sea, the fish, help me make sure I go through all of these, the amphibians, the reptiles, right? The birds, which we talked about with the chicken and the egg, the birds, and the mammals. So this book is going to be focusing on mammals. Here's a picture painting. Rabbit-sized camels, elephants with teeth on the tips of their trunks, armored glyptodonts who whack each other with spiked tails, baby bats who cling to their mothers as they fly, whales who sing love songs, giant sloths who sleep all day, and humans who gape at stars and ask, where did we come from and why are we here? How did Earth's mammal dreams come true, and how did you become you? To tell the story, we have to go way back before there were humans or even horses or camels or squirrels. Once upon a time, long, long ago. I'm going to let you look at some of these animals again. The elephant with the teeth on its trunk and the little tiny camel. Giant dinosaurs roamed everywhere, and mousy mini mammals lived in trees. Most were so tiny that one could take a nap in the palm of your hand. They slept during the day and scurried around at night. Dinosaurs ruled the days, but mini mammals ruled the nights. Where did those mini mammals come from? They evolved out of reptiles when their scales turned into hair. Unlike their reptile ancestors, most mammals didn't lay eggs. Instead, mothers carried their growing babies inside themselves for a while and then gave birth. But the little bearskin newborns with scrunched up eyes couldn't live on their own. So mammal moms began making the most amazing stuff. It's the milk. When the great meteor hit 65 million years ago, Earth roared with earthquakes and fire and then went dark and very cold. Every single dinosaur died. Wait, it can't be true that every single dinosaur died unless they're not counting, because that contradicts what they were saying about Archaeopteryx and Compsognathus evolving into birds, unless they're not counting those as dinosaurs. We know some dinosaurs survived and evolved.
They evolved into birds and they're no longer dinosaurs. No.
Yeah, but at that time they would have had to still been dinosaurs to survive the meteor. But they were the little ones, Compsognathus.
That wasn't there for the birds.
Look around today as hard as you can. Down the street, under your bed, you won't find dinosaurs anywhere. If you look up into trees, though, you will find descendants of dinosaurs who survived the horrible disaster because they had already morphed into a new kind of earthling. Birds, okay. But your ancestors, the mammals, scraped by on cockroaches and frozen dinosaur dinners. I hate that word.
What?
Cockroach. Okay, one more page for today. Earth wasted no time filling in the empty spaces left by the dinosaurs. Morphing mini mammals were on the move. The more they moved, the more they morphed. And the more they morphed, the more they moved. Little by little, land, sea, and air began to shape the mammals to come. Trees sculpting hands for grasping branches. Land molding paws and hooves. Water forming fins. Air shaping wings. It took millions and millions of years. What would these moving, morphing mammals turn into? I wasn't sure. One thing I did know, this was an incredible adventure. And I'm going to stop there and put in our bookmark. Adriel, maybe you would like to show your Zentangle if you want to. I'm going to work on mine a little bit more. But yours is getting very detailed there. And I'll get us ready for our
I will show them next time.
Candle meditation. Okay, that's fine. I will start the timer. We're doing 1.5 minutes still, so that's 90 seconds. And let me get the timer ready. My timer says it's 11 hours. I don't know who's been touching my timer. 1 minutes. Have the candle here. You're going to turn off the light and I'm going to get the candle ready. Please.
I got it. Sorry for stepping over it.
You comfy? Nope. Everything out of the way here. Let's think about an intention today when we do our meditation. An intention is, thank you, similar to a goal. So just for the very next part of your day, what is your intention? Doesn't have to be for all day or a long time. Just for the very next part of your day after we finish this, what's your intention? Just think, you don't have to tell them, just think about it for a second. And get nice and comfy. Let's see if I still have my flexibility. Oh my gosh, it's getting hard. Why? There we go. Okay, I did it. Your hands can be open and up if you would like to receive more energy. If you're feeling that you have enough energy, or even if you're feeling overwhelmed, your hands can go down and you can just be more grounded on your knees usually, or somewhere where you feel comfortable. All right.
Keep all my energy in the palm of my hand.
Yes. Perfect. Okay, let's begin. Good meditation, and if we can, I would just like to do a stretch and a bow before we end. So we'll try to breathe in and stretch our arms up. Bring your hands down to your heart center. Namaste. And I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Hasta luego.
Bye.
Bye.